What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is SA Music Media and today we're back with yet another reaction video. So guys, the song that I chose today is KindlyNxsh's Let's Go. I think he actually dropped it about like just under a day ago, so let's just hear how it sounds.
When I say let's go again, you go like, you keep going like this. Can you guys do that with me? Can you guys do that with me? Look, catch it, let's go.
Yeah, I think also like just listening to how the song starts, I just want to mention something, dog. I think this guy is actually one of the most energetic artists like South Africa has right now, in terms of like hip-hop artists as well, you could say. I mean, like, oh dog, like you can even hear it in his songs as well. Like I will mention like quite a few, maybe like Don't Bry Me, for example. Like you can hear the energy in this guy's sound, dog. My bad, but you can hear the energy in his sound, dog. Like, yeah, dog, I don't know. That's actually kind of cool for a rapper to have. I think that's a bonus for an artist, even like an artist to have. That's actually cool. But yeah, let's continue.
I just found it. Let's go. Yeah. I just found it. Y'all know the minutes, man. Coming at 2025. New flow, new home. You don't know nothing. They call me on social the militant man. I step in a club with a bitch in my hand. You don't step out cause you don't got plans. Let's go. It's nothing but water on me, like the sand. The bitch is a problem. The bitch ain't bad. If the bitch ain't bad, then I'll probably pass. Let's go.
So he's saying the B is a problem and the B ain't bad. If the B ain't bad, then I'll probably pass. Okay. So meaning like he'll probably just pass and not do anything. Or maybe if the B ain't bad, I'll probably pass her to another guy or something like that. But yeah, sounds like a vibe so far. But let's go.
But if she bad, I'm spilling a bag of check on mine. If you're not part of the game, we cut off your lights and go.
Oh, okay. Wait. So he said something. So he's saying like, if you're not part of the gang, we cut off your lights. Okay. Wait. I'm just trying to make sense of this. I wonder if Kindly is actually cool with Herc. But yeah, I think he's actually kind of cool with Herc, unless like maybe he's now closer to Lucas Raps than he is to Blackie. I can give you guys some context in terms of that. So if he's closer to Lucas, that means he's not messing with Herc, and that line can tie into what he just said. So basically he just said, if you're not part of the gang, then we cut off your lights. So basically Herc cut the lights. There is a producer and he mostly produces for Blackie now, like so many hits actually. Like he's produced for Blackie, but I think him and Herc are actually cool because I think him and Blackie are cool. So you know, like alliances and everything, dog. I think that's what is happening right now, especially in the South African hip hop scenes, and even in my piano as well. There's groups and there's camps and everything. But yeah, I wonder if that line just maybe shouts out Herc cut the lights, or maybe a jab at Herc cut the lights, which seems highly unlikely though. But yeah, let's continue.
At this point, me, I ain't got a flex. Just hop out of jail, the whole spaceship. Step in a club, all I know is the VIP. Let's go. See, y'all straight talking, I'm straight action. I'll be the boss with a motherfucking passion. Bitch so bad, she a Michael, no Jackson. Let's go.
So he just basically said he beats the box with a passion. You know, the box, like the coochie. He beats it with a passion, and he says, bitch so bad, she a Michael, no Jackson. Okay, so he just it's wordplay. Michael Jackson, bitch so bad, she a Michael, no Jackson. Okay. Let's go.
No Jackson, let's go. And a bitch so bad, she a lot like Lotto. Hop on the stage, I'm Ricardo. I put my faith in the mic and they follow. Let's go.
Oh, I put my faith in the mic and they follow. So he basically just said, and the bitch so bad, she a lot like Lotto, if you guys know Lotto. And then also he just said, hop on the stage, I'm Ricardo Macaro. All I can just say in terms of that, dog, is that we never die, we multiply, dog. Because like if you look at it, I think some of the rappers, not even some, most of the rappers, especially now, who they call themselves like new age rappers, a lot of them, dog, maybe over 90% have been influenced either directly or indirectly by Ricardo Macaro, you know, the late Ricky, rest in peace. So like him just saying hop on stage, I'm Ricardo Macaro, meaning just like Ricky's spirit still lives, dog. It still continues. It still lives amongst or within these other rappers that are still coming through and everything. So that's actually quite dope, dog. Nice shout out there. R.I.P. Ricardo Macaro.
Faith in the mic and they follow, let's go. I put my faith in the mic, they believe me. I stay in my bottle, I feel like the genie, and bitch can't see me. I feel like y'all seen it, let's go.
Okay. So basically, he just said he puts in faith in the mic. They believe me. You know, like in terms of like the supporters, he puts it like they believe him when he puts his faith in the mic. You get me? And the supporters believe him. And then he says, "I stayed in my bottle. I feel like a genie. You know, like a genie in a bottle." It's wordplay for that. And then continuing, he said, "A bitch can see me. Man, I feel like John Cena." I know it's not John Cena, but then I think he's just trying to keep it like within the rhyme scheme. But basically, he's just saying the B cannot see me. Like, she can't see me in terms of like me visiting her or her coming over. He feels like John Cena. You can't see me type shit. You get me? But yeah, let's continue.
I feel like y'all seen it, let's go. The bitch can't see it, the bitch is blind. I'm trying to be super like Megan O'Mara, baby, come backstage, you know, I don't mind.
Okay. So now he's just continuing the line where he says, "If the bitch can see me, then the bitch is blind." So you could take it like in both ways. Like, for example, you could say, if the bitch cannot see like me, the person that I am, then the bitch is blind. And also, if you can put it in the context of, if the bitch cannot see me as KindlyNxsh, this producer that I am, this amazing artist that I am, then the bitch is blind, meaning she's sleeping in a way, if you get what I mean. And then he continues and says like, I'm trying to be super like Megamind, you know, Megamind, the big-headed guy. And then yeah, just continues and say, baby come backstage. You know I don't mind. Just pull through backstage.
Backstage, you know I don't mind.
That's right.
When you come backstage, baby, I'm not tweaking. I did that ass for a motherfucking weekend. We make a song, yeah, I got you leaking, let's go. Cause I with glasses on, I'm geeking. She got a terrible past, she make it. I cannot fuck with that X, I'm tweaking, let's go. They call me on so you're the militant man. I'm stepping on club with a bitch in my hand. You don't step up cause you don't got plans, let's go.
You don't step up because you don't got plans. You get me? Like, it can be like we mentioning something, we talking about something, you don't step up and say anything because you don't got plans, dog. You get me? Yeah.
It's nothing but water on me, not the sand. The bitch is a problem, the bitch ain't bad. If the bitch ain't bad, then I'll probably pass, let's go. But if she bad, I'm spilling a bag of check on mine. If you're not part of the game, we cut off your lights, let's go.
Yeah, he's basically just saying it again. That's the chorus now. I think he's about to close off the song. If you're not part of the gang, then we cut off your lights, bro. We cut off your lights. Just like I said, though, I don't know if he's still, like, maybe throwing a jab or maybe just shouting out, like, he caught the lights. But if you listen to the line, like, properly, dog, he's basically just saying, if you are not part of the gang, then we cut off your lights. Dog, for me, it just sounds like more of, like, him actually throwing maybe a low-key jab, because it's been a while since I've seen him with her cut the lights. I'm not saying just because I don't see them together or I don't see them as a Sam in a way when they walking together or whatever, then they don't fuck with each other, you know. I'm not saying that, but also at the same time, I think, I don't know, I'm just trying to make sense of the line. Like, what does he mean by, if you're not part of the gang, then you cut off your lights? You get me? Because that's the same line that Lucas Raps also used on that song, A Lighty, you know, when he tried to, not even tried to, he actually threw a jab at her, cut the lights in a way. So I guess maybe if you're trying to do that, just go for his tagline, your hair cut the lights.
At this point, me, I ain't even got a flex. Just hop out the jet, the whole spaceship. Stepping a club, I know it's the VIP. Let's go.
Basically, so I'm watching the video as I'm actually reacting to this. So with him saying that line of saying, like, at this point, me, I ain't even got a flex. He says just hopped out of jet, so he's basically just pointing at it as well, just to paint you guys the picture. And then a whole spaceship, step in the club, all I know is the VIP. So basically, when he steps up in the club, no general section. For him, it's always the VIP. That, like, he's just pronouncing it as VIP, but that's actually VIP, very important person. So, like, yeah, okay. Okay. So that was too much. Okay. So that was pretty much the last line, and it's just him now helping out the flights and everything. So yeah, the verdict of the song. So I'm gonna rate the song now. We've come to that segment now. So for me, I think it's a pretty cool song. You know, it's a pretty cool song. You can kind of listen to it like because also it's not long in a way. So yeah, I think in terms of like I'm gonna actually rate it in two sections: the sound or the beat itself sonically, and then him the verse. I think when it comes to the verse, yeah, there was some, like na verses that he na thingies bars that he mentioned there in a way, but there was not a lot of them. I'm not saying I wanted a lot of them, but there was not a lot of them to actually like pick from. It was just like random lines that he made them rhyme in a way, if you get me. So yeah, in terms of that, I'm just gonna give like the whole chorus and the verse. I think for me, a 7 out of 10. It was not really bad. It was like catchy and it was on beat and everything was cool. And then the sound, sonically, the beat, it was cool. It was cool. So I will give it like a 7.5 out of 10. I can listen to it, but I wouldn't necessarily say maybe listen to it like repeatedly, maybe once. And then yeah, so overall the song I'm just gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Like 7 out of 10 for me. It's a pretty cool song. And yeah, guys, so that is the last segment. KindlyNxsh, let's go. But yeah, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Please comment down below which song would you like me to react to, and I'll actually do it. Peace out.